Hi guys, it's How to Everything right here. And today I'm going to be teaching you how to easily solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. So I have a whole bunch of these. I'm just going to use this one today because just for simplicity's sake, it's by the company Rubik's. And I have another one right here, brand new. It's from Amazon. And I'll leave the link down below in the description. And while you're checking that out, be sure to subscribe to my channel. So let's get started. Okay, so I went ahead and scrambled it up just to save you guys some time. So let's just discuss something before we actually begin solving this. This is the center. There will always be a center on each side of the face of a Rubik's Cube. There are 4 sides on each face too. There you go. And then there are always 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No matter what side you flip to. So the first actual step of solving a Rubik's Cube is to make a white cross. So it should be like that. So it's pretty easy. All you gotta do is find the missing sides and put them in the right spots. So right now I have a blue side over here, blue and white. See? And it should be right here. And luckily the blue is right there. So it's pretty easy. We're just gonna move it to the right or the left. I choose the right because that's my dominant side. And then move the center one down, not the center and the right, just the center. And then shift that back in and then pull it back up. So the blue side's matched up now. I see a red side over here too. The red side should be over here. So we can't just do this because that won't be correct. So we have to move it once, twice, and 3 times to the left. And then we bring the side down and then we just shift that in and pull back up. So now we have the red side and blue side, but they're not matching. So you just want to turn it so that they're matching. So now it's red and it's blue. Okay. If it's not matching, then you did something wrong. So now we have to, so I see an orange side, so we're going to put it right there. That's where it should go. So we can't do this and do that because that would be wrong, like I explained in red. So we also have to shift it once, twice, and 3 times to the left. And then bring this side down and put the orange side back in. So now it's not matching, so we're just going to twist it once, and now it's matching. Now we have the red, blue, and orange sides all matching. We're just missing a green. The green's right here, and it should be right here. So it's pretty simple. Actually, in this case, we're just going to bring down this center aisle down. Only the center one, remember. And just shift that there. And then bring the center aisle up. And now we have the green, red, blue, and orange matching. And if you look on the top, it is a white cross. Okay, so now we have the white cross. And we want to put in the white corners. And it's pretty much the same thing, except it's just for corners. So this is a white corner too. It's a green and red. So let's find the green and red place. It should be going right here. We can't do this because then it'll go to the bottom. So we're going to move it once to the right, to the left, sorry. And then move this down and move it to the right and move the right piece up. And there we go. That corner is in its spot. Now we have an orange and blue corner. And it should be right here. So we're going to have to move it once. And not twice because we don't want to move it to the bottom. So we're just going to move it once and that'll be good. And then we can move this down, the right side down and move the bottom piece clockwise right. And then move the right piece back up. Okay, so there you go. We have that side back in. And then we do the same thing for the orange, green, red, and blue. So the red and blue side is right here. So let's find the red and blue corner. And it should be right here. So don't do this because we don't want to go in the bottom. So we're going to keep it to the opposite side of this rotating piece. And then we're going to move this piece down and move the bottom piece left and push this back up. And that's also its spot. So now there's only one left and it's this one. So I'm just going to show you this. This is wrong, by the way, so don't do this. This and then that it won't work. So let's move it back to its original position. So now we have to move it once and twice. So it's this way. And it's away from this rotating side. We pull this side down and move the bottom to the left and then push it back up. And there you go. We have completed the white phase. Now to check that you've done it correctly, there should be a small green T. This one doesn't have to be there like on the other sides. Small green T like that. If you have that, that's perfect. Okay, so this is where it gets hard and there's a bunch of algorithms. I learned how to solve the Rubik's Cube also from YouTube, but instead of using all those words like right prime, R prime, L prime, like I didn't know what that was back at that time. And I'm sure a lot of you probably don't know that. So just to make it simpler, I'm just going to use regular words to describe what way and which side to move. So first thing you want to do is flip it over. So not the white side facing you. It's going to be like the yellow part and this. So in the yellow part, what we want to find is one of these side pieces without a yellow. So like this has a yellow in it, so we're not going to use it right now. This one too. This one doesn't have a yellow. And so the top piece is orange, so we need to match it with orange. Lucky for me, it's already matched with that orange, so we're good. And the bottom piece is blue. So what we want to do is move this piece. So this piece is basically going to be here. So what we want to do is move this piece away from the blue, because that's where it's going to go. Away from the blue. Bring this side down, the blue side. Replace that, undo the first step basically. So move that back to the left and push the white side up. Now the white side is missing, so we're just going to fix it. So we're going to move this to the left, pull this down, and move this back in and pull it back up. So as you can see, the piece is in its spot. So now we're going to do the same thing for another piece. So we have an orange and green piece right here. It's not matching, so we need to make it match. So we're going to turn it to the orange, and now it's matching. The green's on this side. So we're going to do everything just the opposite way. So we're going to turn it away from the green, bring the green side down, and put it back in to the right, and then move this piece up, and then we need to replace that white piece again. So move that away, pull this down, and put that back in and pull it back up. As you can see, it's back in its spot. Okay, so now we're gonna find, so now we have a red and green piece. So we're gonna wanna match it up with the red. So we got it matched up. And this is the green piece on the bottom. So we wanna move it away from the green, pull the green side down, move it back towards the green, pull that up, and then we gotta replace that white piece. So away, down, in, up, and it's back in. So now we have a diagonal. So the blue and red piece, the last piece actually that we need to complete those two lines, is in its spot, but it's switched up. Okay, so what we gotta do is just replace it with one of these pieces. You can choose any. So just pretend that this yellow piece is blue and this red piece is red. So we're just gonna turn it away, pull that down, put it in, pull it back up, and replace the white piece. So now we have red and yellow, but that's not what we want. So we got the blue and red right here, and there it is. So we matched it up with the blue, and the red's are here on the left side. So we're gonna move it to the right side, move the left piece down, move it back into the left, and then move that back up and replace the white. So out, down, in, up. All right, there we go. Those two first rows are now completed. Okay, so we've crossed the easy part. Now we're gonna solve the yellow phase. This is actually the hardest. So we've solved these. So right now you could be seeing three things. You could be seeing a gun like I am. You could be seeing a straight line, or you could be seeing a cross. What we're trying to do is get the cross. So if you're at the cross, just skip this step. If you're seeing a gun, just follow with me. And if you're seeing a line, just wait for a second. So we're going to turn, if you have the gun, you want it in this position. Okay, not this, not this, not that, but this. It should be on the right hand side. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this phase like that. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to push this back down. Turn this like that. And push it back. Okay, and then you have the line. So now in the line, what we're going to do is we're going to turn this face. It's the same algorithm. We're going to turn this face to the right, this one up, then we're going to turn this to the left, this one down, turn it back to the right, and then this one to the left. And the white's still intact, but now you can see we have the cross. So we have indeed achieved what we were supposed to be doing for this step. Okay, so next step. This has a lot more algorithms, so just write them down in your notebook or keep on playing the video until you've got it memorized. So we're going to be like matching these sides to this whole body. So right now, like you see, I have none of them matched up. So we're just going to slide them until we can find a match up. So we have the red match up, but none of them are matched up. For this step, we need at least 2 matched up like this. So we're going to keep on sliding and see what we've got. So we have the orange and blue matched up. So you're going to want the orange and blue facing like this, okay? And then this is the step that you're going to do. You're going to take this side, slide it up, move this top side clockwise 2 times, pull this down, move this counterclockwise once, pull this back up, and counterclockwise once again, and push this back down. And then move it once again to the left. Or to the right. Keep on messing up. Okay, now you have the sides matched up. And that's it for this step. Alright, so this step we have to make all the corners with their colors. So right now I have only one that's in its actual position. So this doesn't have to be like yellow on the yellow side, orange on the orange side, or blue. It could be like orange or here, blue or here, and yellow or here. But it just needs to have the right colors. Okay, so this one only has the right colors. None of these other ones do. So we're gonna make sure that this is on the lower right hand corner, and then we're gonna do this algorithm. We're gonna move this left side up. This upside counterclockwise, right side up, left this upside counterclockwise. I keep on messing up, or I'm on counterclockwise, left and right, and then move this left side down, and then up, clockwise, and down, and then once to the right. And now they should be all unified. So like these two actually have theirs in the solving position already. These two, we just need to like flip them to the right side. So that's it for this step. Okay, so now this is the last step. Actually, you just have to do this algorithm again and again to solve it. So you remember when we were getting these center pieces to match up? We were doing right, twice, right, down, and then twice to the right. No, once to the right, and then this up, and then again once, and then down. So it's basically like that, but we're also going to add in the left. So first thing you want to do is make sure one of these solved pieces, or if you don't have a solved piece, just keep it like in any position. But if you do have one of these solved pieces, keep it like on the side. And make sure if you have one of these solved pieces that there's a yellow piece on this side. Right now I don't, so I'm going to check this side. Does it have it like that? Put it in that position. The yellow piece is there. So this is how I'm going to solve it. So I'm going to do right, up, 2 times, clockwise, right down, once counterclockwise, right up, once again counterclockwise, and right down. And then I'm going to do left up, 2 times clockwise, left down, 1 time clockwise, left up, 1 time clockwise, and left down. And then you should either have the yellows like this and these two solved, or you should have the yellows on these 2 sides, or you shouldn't have anything. And if you don't have anything, just keep doing it again. And if you do have the yellows on this side, do the same algorithm 2 times. So I'm just going to do the same algorithm once because I have these in the final position. So right up, upside clockwise 2 times, right down, upside counterclockwise once, right up, upside counterclockwise again, and right down. Left side up, 2 times counterclockwise, left down, another clockwise, left up, another clockwise, and left down. And there you go. You have solved your Rubik's Cube. Like I said, if you don't have it solved and you have the yellows on that side and on that side, or you don't have it like in the position that I had it, just do that 2 or 3 times and you will have it solved. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.